Hello everybody, Paul here. So today I'm going to be doing a shave with some of my earliest shave gear that I ever got. Kind of a little nostalgic shave today. When I first got into wet shaving, I started out shaving with a straight razor, and I bought a package that included a strop, some soap, and a brush from Straight Razor Designs. I don't have that soap anymore or the brush. I do still have the strop, which I use. And I do have the razor. So the first razor that I ever purchased was this razor. This is the if you can see it there. This is the Dovo Blackstar, and basically it's just a 5/8 hollow ground razor with a green wood scales. And it's got like some kind of gun bluing on the tang and on the top of the spine there. So kind of caught my eye. I like green, so I thought that that razor would be pretty cool, and that's the one I ended up with. First razor I ever bought, and first wet shave I ever did myself was with this razor right here. So there you go. So I'm going to use that, and since I don't have the original soap that I bought, or the original brush, I do have the second soap that I bought, and the second brush that I bought. And the second soap I bought was Tabac. This was the actual first real shaving soap I bought. The one that I got initially actually came in the package from Straight Razor Designs. It was a glycerin soap, one of their soaps, and it was patchouli scented. And the second soap I ever bought was this Tabac. So there it is. And I still have some left after about 4 or 5 years. There's still a little bit left, So, and the second brush I ever bought was this this Thader 2-band brush. The first brush that came with the kit was a Simpson in Pure Badger. I didn't really like that brush. It was real prickly, so I went back and bought this brush shortly after I started wet shaving, and this was the second brush I ever bought. So I'm going to go ahead and get going. And just go ahead and load the soap onto the brush. So the Tabac soap, it actually kind of took me a little while to get to where I like this. The scent of this was a little peculiar to me at first, but over the years it's kind of grown on me, and I really kind of enjoy that kind of spicy kind of floral scent to it. A lot of people says it smells like old ladies, but I don't know about that, but it is good soap, and it lathers like crazy. So pretty much done loading the brush. We'll go ahead and get going. So this Thader brush is their 2-band brush. It's a fan, or kind of a modified fan. They call it a fan, so I guess that's what it is. And it's really quite a good brush. It doesn't feel as dense or as have as much backbone as their bulb brushes. Over the years, I've kind of gotten to the point where I really kind of prefer the bulb-shaped knot. I think it gives a soft brush or soft hair fibers like silver tip, the feeling of a little bit more backbone, and I kind of just like that for face lathering. But this one's pretty decent. It is not a bad brush at all. It's real soft, and it actually works really well. It just doesn't quite have as much backbone as my 4125 2-band, but it is still pretty darn good, and it's stuck with me for since I started wet shaving 4 or 5 years ago. So it's withstood the test of time. I have had no inclination to get rid of it. I still enjoy using it from time to time. And it's definitely in the rotation, so it gets some use still even after all these years and all the other brushes that I've gotten. So, all right, just gonna rinse that off, set that aside. I'm going to get some of this stuff off my neck. My camera's a little messed up today. The holder fell off the mirror a couple times, and I had a hard time getting it to stay back up there. So, and I just noticed right now it seems like I put it a little bit too high on the mirror, but I'm not going to change it right now. You just go ahead and just do this as is, you know, just do this on the fly. No editing, no fancy video production here with my shaves. Okay, I'm going to get started. So this razor is like I said, it's a 5/8 full hollow ground razor. And it's a pretty decent razor. Over the years, I've gotten to the point where I'm not a huge fan of the hollow ground razor, but the full hollow ground razor, for me, the blade feels a little bit too thin and flexible. But you know, it's not bad. I mean, I definitely use this razor and some of the other full hollow ground razors I have. It just given the choice, I'd rather have like a near wedge or quarter or half hollow, something like that. Seems like for me it just feels a little bit more comfortable to use. Okay. Got a little soap on my glasses here to wipe that off. Okay, second pass. So this soap is really nice. Like I said, it lathers great. It has a nice cushion, nice slickness. The scent's a love it or hate it thing. You know, I know there's a lot of guys that love it, a lot of guys that hate it. But there's no question that the performance of the soap is really top rate. You know, it really works great. Okay. Alright, second pass down. We'll go ahead and do our third and last pass. Third and final pass here. I just keep, I'm using my alum block there to kind of keep putting the alum on my hands to help give me a little more grip on my skin. That seems to work pretty good. Alright. Alright. That should just about do it right there. So, today's shave is just a little bit of a throwback to some of the early shave gear that I got. It's kind of reminiscing about the, you know, my early experience with wet shaving, and thought I'd break out some of the old gear that I have, and really was a good shave. The aftershave, this is actually one of the first aftershaves I bought. Of course, when I got the Tabac Soap, I got the matching aftershave as well at the same time. I think the very first aftershave I bought was the Perazzo green, but this was the second one I got. Smells just like the soap, just a little bit stronger version. Alcohol-based aftershave, pretty much just your straightforward alcohol-based aftershave. Kind of a nice fruit or floral spicy scent. And that's it, guys. That's the shave of the day. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, comments, don't hesitate to comment below. I'll try and answer them as soon as possible. Talk to you later. Bye.